Russell Westbrook caught a lot of flack during the playoffs. I know you were a defender of Russell Westbrook. Defend your boy, as Tony Kornheiser would say.
Okay. Okay. First of all, do I really look this orange to everyone else? Good grief, I look very orange right now.
You do.
Don't worry, Ethan's not that tan.
Okay, good. No, I guess if I was going to defend Russell Westbrook, I mean, I don't really know how else to say it other than he's just a really good player and he was doing his job. I mean, I'm a guy that watched him all 82 games. I watched him play every game in the postseason, and I've seen him a lot this year. And he really didn't do anything that much different in the postseason than he did during the regular season. Now, his usage was a little bit up. He took a few more shots, but I think that's a product of playoff basketball and how the game kind of ebbs and flows. You know, the Nuggets didn't really have a guy to take away Kevin Durant. The Grizzlies did. They had two guys, Tony Allen and Shane Battier, were able to really defend Kevin Durant. So they kind of forced the issue onto Russell Westbrook. He had to be the scorer. Same thing with the Mavericks. They really wanted to force Russell Westbrook to have to run the offense and make a lot of plays. So I think what you saw was more of a product of what teams were taking away in Kevin Durant than Russell Westbrook going crazy and trying to hog the ball and do everything on his own.
I'm on your side mostly on the Westbrook thing, and I think that it's a bit overblown, and he's a great player, and people just want – I feel like they want to pit Durant and Westbrook against each other, but I do wonder there was that game against the Nuggets where he shot 1,000,000 shots, and it was an obviously not great game for him, and he was retweeting people saying good game afterwards. So I wonder, as somebody who's more immersed in the OKC culture and the locker room culture and all that, do you think that he perhaps is a bit immune to criticism? Is that possible?
Yeah, I mean, I do think that's a good point, because I think the whole team has kind of built itself on that. Ignore all outside voices. Don't pay attention to what anybody else is saying. Play your game, and that's what Scott Brooks has drilled that into everybody's head, the media included, over the whole season, was just play your game, don't listen to anybody else, do your thing, and know it's going to succeed. So, you know, after that game, Westbrook shot 30 times. I think I broke down like the last 8 minutes of it, and I really only counted 2 bad shots that he may have taken. So, I mean, he took a really stupid three-pointer that he forced, and then, of course, he airballed the last shot. But, you know, he took a lot of shots, but I think that what you want in a player like him, and he's a guy that's had a chip on his shoulder his entire life. Everybody, you know, he couldn't dunk till he was like a junior in high school. And so people have told him he's not going to be good enough. You know, he went to UCLA. Nobody thought he'd be anything. So he's got a chip on his shoulder, and he's really, really keen on trying to prove people wrong. So I think that sort of stuff, he kind of just uses it as motivation to kind of say, this is people telling me I can't do things. And so I think he just kind of uses that to fuel him a little bit more.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd like to switch to Kevin Durant. You wrote a really interesting piece on his secret tattoos. People were shocked by it. He didn't have that sort of tattooed guy profile, suppose. Do you think that it's a bigger deal and a riskier deal that he has those tattoos because he plays in Oklahoma City, or do you think that's all of us media outsiders assuming that you guys are hicks and you can't take a few tattoos? Where do you stand on that?
You know, it's interesting because in Oklahoma, actually, state law, I think, I don't know what it was, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, up until 3 or 4 years ago, tattoos were outlawed in Oklahoma. You couldn't get them anywhere in the state. If you wanted to get a tattoo, you'd have to go to Texas to get it. Now they're legal. There's tattoo parlors all over the place. But I think your point is well taken, that in Oklahoma, this is a very conservative state, a lot of religious, Christian, biblical type of values, some very, very conservative people. So I think that in terms of like his image in Oklahoma, I mean, people love the Thunder, first of all, because they all appear like to be good little boys, and they're all going to do what they're supposed to do. And Kevin Durant's kind of the ringleader of that. He's humble, he's soft-spoken, he's very gracious, kind, generous, all that stuff. And so tattoos kind of give him this look of like, well, he should be on the Denver Nuggets. Those guys are thugs. I mean, that's what people in Oklahoma, that's how they view that kind of crap. So I think for people in Oklahoma, it was more shocking to say, like, our perfect little Kevin Durant has all these tattoos. But, I mean, in reality, he's had them for since he came into the league as a rookie. He's had tattoos on his stomach. He's just gotten more of them. So people in Oklahoma, there's a certain sect of people that are going to freak out. But I think for the majority, they're going to love Kevin Durant all the same as long as he keeps scoring 30 points a night.